All right, folks, and welcome to Sideline Sisters. I'm Michelle Bloom and my partner in crime.
Angela Courtney.
And again, we are Sideline Sisters coming at you, giving you the juice on
The
what's going on in women's basketball. Mm.
juicy.
What we got
And
going on today, Courtney? What we got?
Michelle, it has been quite a start. A start. It's
It
been, it's
has.
been some shockers and some upsets too.
Exactly.
So y'all, we're gonna kind of go back just a little bit, because our show last week was a disaster. So we just decided we were gonna do it today. Um, but I think this was a week ago. We had a game in between West Virginia and Duke. And Michelle, do you want to play the clip and then we talk about it?
I'm going to play it. I'm going to go ahead and play this thing. Let me go ahead and
Please do.
share my screen.
Come share your screen. Come and share your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what happened, y'all, is that West Virginia cleared their players cleared the bench, which left them with 5 players to finish this game, and it was all over a pushing and shoving incident in between 2 players, one from Duke and one from West Virginia, where she blocked her shot, and I think she got in her face, which was the wrong thing to do. That ain't even Carol
And the
Lawson's.
crazy thing is, both of their names were Jordan. The Jordans were beefing. We're talking junk. The Jordan from Duke,
Yeah.
she thought her name was Billy Bad A that day.
Well, she got real quiet at the end because they lost that game. Their 5 players that they had to finish the last 20 minutes of this game, they the final score was 57-49. You know what that game did, Michelle?
Tell me, what did it do?
That game knocked Duke out of the top 25.
They are. It sure did. It sure did. Like,
Houston, we have a
and
problem.
I see why. This
But
is
to be
definitely not the same team.
You know who they missing? Aluche.
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 They missing a big time.
Big time. Big time. I don't know. I just think things are just not flowing right. All I know is Carol Lawson's gonna have to figure it out because they have lost most of their games this season. They just lost to South Florida the other night. I mean, they beat Liberty, but you supposed to beat Liberty. Liberty's not on your level. But Michelle, I could say this: if Duke don't figure it out quick and in a hurry, it's gonna be a long season. Somebody might be looking for a new coaching job, and I can see players in the transfer portal. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's definitely it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. So
they need to have a come to Jesus meeting.
they gonna have to have it. And that's I think I can't say all coaches because I don't think UConn has ever gone through this and since Gino Oriama has been the head coach. But as far as a team having to shift and pivot because of a player or players that have either graduated, have transferred, how you move on from that? How do you work around that? And with the new team that you do have. So,
Well, first of all, I think they need to own it. Like, what are we doing wrong? Why are we not working together? Because they do have players on their team that can score.
mhm.
But it's got to be, you got to take the eye out of it put the team back into it, regroup. You still got to work harder because if not, it's gonna be a long season. I just don't know what to tell you. That offense gonna come from somewhere. She's got 5-star players on that team.
Right.
And
She
another
was,
team, Jeopardy, NC State.
mm,
NC State just lost to TCU. They're still ranked number 10 right now. Then again, I might have to look because this is old. They lost by 10 points. They also lost, let's see, to who else? The USC, that one, well, that's that 1-point game. I think that's the only 2 games that they have lost. But they're another one that's going to have to figure out how we're going to proceed, how we're going to move forward, who are going to be our market. I mean, they got your returning junior. What's her name? Zoe. But Zoe can't by herself. I don't know what to tell you. They need one of you. What's your girl name? Pierre. She gonna have to come with it.
She gonna have to come with it. She
Gonna
gonna
have
have to come with it. She
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to come with it. Which, to me, right now, I don't even know who's gonna dominate the ACC. We already know who's. And I've never said this, but for the SEC, for once, I feel like LSU is gonna be the one that dominates this year.
Really?
They And I mean, again, this is preseason, but it's almost like they've played together. Even just with the transfers in, the 2 transfers that have come in, Koval and Fuwali. I
Yeah.
mean, it's preseason, so we know you're not playing the level of talent that you are equally.
That you go
Okay.
in your
What
conference.
you're going to see in your conference is going to be more competitive. However, they putting up buckets. You hear me? Buckets, scoring 100 plus on folk.
Wait and see, once the dust clears, Michelle, what's that gonna look like when you play some real competition? They haven't seen that
But
yet. You said.
I'm just saying, I feel like LSU has a very good chance to dominate the SEC. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now, you got to look at South Carolina. They are playing pretty good right now, and when their guards are in tune, they are a hard team to beat. But again, they also have not really been challenged. So we'll have to,
Correct.
because I know I watched a game against Winthrop, and they had a lot of turnovers. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah,
Too many
yeah.
turnovers for a team that is in second place right now. Yeah.
Yeah. You right. You right. You right. You right.
So now
So
on the flip side, let's talk about
mm,
these teams that are coming up that are a surprise to us right now. You did mention LSU. Let's
mm.
talk about Michigan.
Ooh, they got she's no longer a freshman. She is a sophomore now. You know who I'm talking about, right?
She's a sophomore now. Yeah, the girl. Oh gosh, what's her name? Oh gosh, what's her name? Give me her name. Give me her name.
Michigan guard. Um,
Let me go ahead and find
oh
this.
man, I just drew a blank myself. Um,
Come on.
I just
Yeah.
drew.
Hold on. I
It's
get it.
her name is her name is
Starts with an S,
she
doesn't it?
reminds me of Sonia Citron, Sela
Mm,
Swords.
yes, swords.
Sela.
She's six
Sela
feet.
Swords.
I think she was that
Yes,
tall.
she is 6 feet. Yes, she is 6 feet. She's just a sophomore, okay? Coming in, dominating, okay? I think right now,
You know what?
um,
Star player, you really can't say they just a sophomore because they've had a lot of playing experience. They don't come in as like raw meat freshmen anymore. They've had plenty of playing experience. They play overseas. They play in these tournaments. That's what you have to do to be competitive or have that competitive edge.
yeah, right. So, I mean, shoot. I know she was averaging 17 plus
Yeah, they're sitting
as a
4-0,
freshman last year.
4-0
So I
right.
expect nothing but greatness from her this year.
Yes, they're sitting 4-0 right now, and they are 4-0, and they're at number 6. But we'll talk about the rankings later. But anyway,
Okay. All right.
so we got Michigan is doing well. We got LSU is doing well. South Carolina, I mean, they have some dominant bigs, Michelle. I must say, what's her name? Oh, they say her name different every time. Okot,
Okay. I've heard Okai or
Okai, or Coat, or something like that. I don't know. They say her name every time. But anyway, I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed. She's not Cadorso yet, but I've been impressed. She's
Yeah.
got good hands. She doesn't bring the ball down. She's got good court awareness. She's,
Mm-hmm.
patient. She doesn't really play out of her position. I'm
No,
impressed. I'm impressed.
she does not.
Mm-mm.
Who?
Sitting at number 2 right now.
Mm.
But anyway. So Michelle, who we got coming up in the next couple of nights? Who should we expect to see this weekend? You know,
Around the horn this weekend.
let's see. Today is Friday.
Trying,
Who? Saturday. I don't see.
mostly the good games will be coming on Sunday,
Okay. All right. Let's see.
November
Tennessee,
23rd.
that should be an easy game for them. South Carolina playing Queens. You know what? I forgot that Don usually likes to play these teams, these low teams that have black coaches, because that's why they play Winthrop. Did you know the coach of Winthrop was actually the all-time leading scorer of Tennessee Lady Volunteers? Her
Yeah.
and I forgot her name. Her and Don played against each other in the WNBA. So
It'll be an easy game because Queens University just got beat by South Carolina State last night.
for Don, it's all about getting these teams exposure and getting these black coaches out there so they can be seen. That's what the whole mission is from Don. She undercover. I love it.
I appreciate that. Looking out.
Yes. All right.
Looking out for the giving some HBCU love, even though she did not go to a HBCU. I appreciate the fact that she acknowledges
She looking
them
out.
and giving them the opportunity to, to be highlighted.
Exactly. That was the whole reason for her. Was it Jackson State they played last year and she took them to the steakhouse afterwards? Or before?
Took them to the steakhouse.
Yeah.
Don, yeah. I want a piece of steak.
All right, so let's also talk about those top performers we didn't get to mention last show. All right, so let's talk about number 1. Your girl needs no introduction. Sarah Strong, who against Ohio
Strong
dropped 29 points, 13 rebounds, plus 7 assists and 5 steals. Oh my God, we got to talk about who's going to be the MVP this year. Who is going to be the MVP?
And it's going to be her or AZ. So it's going to be whomever dominates and is consistent.
True. We also got AZ Fudd, who in the same game scored 19 points. Very efficient player. But I don't know. Then we have Brian McCurry from Villanova. She had a career high 18.7 rebounds. One more we need to mention that's not on this list. Artie Crooks. I think you mentioned that she had a 43-point game. Artie is off to a great start. Artie Crooks.
She is. Very much.
Anybody else that I
But another person that we have to say, and she dropped a career, who's on the, I want to say, the Naismith or the John Wooten list, Hidalgo. She dropped 44 points, had 16 steals the other night against Akron, Ohio. She went off.
She should. Oh. They're not even in their league.
No, but 44 points, 16 steals. 16 steals.
But Michelle, who did they lose to that shut her down?
I know.
I'm listening.
I know.
Who?
I know. You're gonna be waiting for a while.
Michigan. They shut her down. You want to know the game plan on how to start Hannah Hidalgo? Go back and watch that Michigan game, y'all. Go to YouTube.
Go back and watch that game.
Shut
Yeah.
down. She was so frustrated. You know how she get when she can't get away.
Yeah.
So she got some anxiety. She need to get some medication for that.
Oh man. Well,
I'm just saying. You got to be able to handle defeats too, Hannah.
You do, and then just come back with some adversity, so you can talk about how you made it through. That's all.
There you go. All right, we moving into Project B.
Project B, y'all, is we gonna see how this goes. I mean, all these countries overseas are looking at, what are they doing wrong over there in the United States? And guess what? They got the money and the funding to do so, which I found it interesting that the financier, who this is founded by, is the guy from his name is Jeff Prentice and Grady Burnett.
Yeah, the Skype founder and the former Facebook Google executive.
Yes. Yeah. So Project B will feature 6 teams of 11 players, and they'll be traveling across Europe and Asia. So the launch date of this league is a year from now, November of 2026. It will be a 5-on-5 league. So
I got questions. These are my doubts, Michelle, and the thing that I think is going to be an issue. First of all, November through April is about the same time all these college men and women's basketball games will be played. How are you going to bring eyeballs to this league when you playing at the same time?
Going to be playing at the same time. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to.
Well, I know they're streaming. They have not presented what streaming platform they're going to be using. So we don't know yet. That's still in the works. But my thing is,
I'm pretty sure
if these games are overseas, how are we going to see them?
That's right. You're right. And I mean, it could be more so like you're seeing some of these other ones. You're going to have to go online on YouTube. I don't know who they're going to work it out with. But I'm pretty sure Candace Parker, Novak Djokovic, Sloane Stephens, these are investors. I'm pretty sure they got a good team out there that's trying to figure this out.
Enron had investors. I'm just playing I'm not playing the devil's advocate because I don't want to be no devil. But anyway,
that's right.
I'm just saying you got to look at the big picture. What's the time frame? What's the platform? How are we going to generate income? I'm just saying, like, whoa, why do I need to go search for a platform when I can watch college women's basketball on ESPN or one of those other platforms?
Yeah, you're right. You're competing with all of that. So
all of that. And I'm not saying that I don't want it to succeed, because I do want it to succeed, because I do want to see these players make the kind of money that they should be receiving. But the time frame, I mean, I would much rather you put it during football season than. But I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure that those leagues don't overlap with the WNBA time.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So
exactly.
That is a challenge, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's the common word I heard from my mama back in the day. We'll see, which I know meant no.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's the only thing. And then once you get these players to shift, like I'm thinking like this, and that's just me. If I'm making close to $1 million or $2 million for this league, Why should I go back to the WNBA for pennies?
I know. God. Yeah. It's all the competition. So they're definitely setting the bar high. And the fact that this league is being backed by tech investors,
Yeah.
which they have money.
And some from Saudi Arabia.
So there you go. They gonna figure it out. They are going to figure this out, Hmm?
I say we'll just have to see. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, let's get to the meat of this podcast, because we said this week we were going to come with
Hmm.
our transfer talk. Are they flourishing or are they flopping, Michelle?
Are they flopping? Flourishing or flopping?
So I do have images so that we could pull all those up as we discuss them. I even put them in a nice little neat little folder.
Look at that. Look at you.
So I'm gonna give you your first one. You can go ahead and talk about her.
All right. Here we go. Fuwale, Malaysia.
Malaysia.
All right. Fuwale transferring in from South Carolina, which again, she's not even starting. Can we say that?
You can say that.
Was she even given the promise that she will be starting? I have no clue. But she's coming off the bench doing exactly what she did at South Carolina. She's getting the steals, she's scoring the points, she's averaging 17 points right now. Coming off the bench. She's getting the steals as well. So, I'm not sure if Kim Mulkey is going to give her free reign to do what Malaysia do. I'm not going to say she plays street ball, but does she have the discipline that Mulkey expects from her players?
I believe that Malaysia will get there, and I think her transforming herself, because I know Mulkey wants her to be another point guard. That's the only reason why she's not a point guard now. But I think Malaysia, in order to be a high pick in the WNBA, you can't be in one lane. You got to be in several lanes. So I think her learning to handle the ball, be a point guard, is only going to help her. It's not going to hurt her, because that makes her more valuable.
Yes. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I think her time is going to come. I think she just, she's going to have to earn it. She's got to show Mulkey that she deserves to be in that spot.
We'll see if she continues to put on that big smile right there.
Yeah, we'll see. Let me see if I can pull up my next one. Oh, okay. This is my girl right here. This is none other than Aluche, the transfer from Duke.
Oh, gosh.
So after 5 games, y'all. Now I'll talk about what she averaged last year. Last year, Oluchi, towards the end, she started to gain a lot of momentum and showing, that she is a great guard. I think she was still coming off the bench. She was averaging 22.5 minutes per game, 10 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, and 1.8 assists, and 1.8 steals. After 5 games, she's now averaging 24 points a game, 14.8 points a game, 5.2 rebounds a game, 2.4 assists, almost 0.8 steals. No, she's not even averaged 1 steal yet. But her turnovers are very low. She's shooting at 57.7% field goals, and she's averaging almost 50% from free throws. That is awesome with a turnaround. I think she can only go up from there. I think that was a good pick for Brenda Freeze. And not only that, her teammate is now Yarzan Garzon, which we'll talk about her in a minute. So yeah, I think she's flourishing. What you think, Michelle?
Oh yeah, definitely. Free gonna get her there, and Free's gonna get her in the WNBA for sure. A true WNBA, and maybe a top pick.
We'll see. She's not very tall, but we'll see.
She's not very tall. You are correct.
Mm-hmm.
But we have several in the WNBA that have flourished.
True.
That are under 6 feet. So.
All right. The next lady I'm bringing to the stage is Malaysia's current teammate now, Katie
Koval, who is transferred in from Notre Dame, where she averaged 9 points, I believe, 9 points, 8 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so far this year, she's averaging 16 minutes per game. This season so far, Koval, who, again, she's putting in the work. I think she's a great addition. She's a great feed coming in to Moki's roster. Trying to think as far as, give me 1 second. So she's coming in. First of all, she's from Ukraine. Can we say that? So we know she got the discipline. She's averaging 10 points, 8 rebounds, and she's shooting 60% from the field. So more than likely, her buckets are going in.
She's from Kyiv, actually, with her.
She's from Kyiv, Ukraine. So I feel like, she's going to be consistent. She's going to get her playing time. I feel like she's going to flourish. I feel like she's going to flourish more here because, everything in Notre Dame then was all around Hannah Hidalgo, Sonia Citron,
they had
and Olivia Miles. So she wasn't able to shine, and it was kind of like, oh, there's Kate.
It's more of a guard-heavy team last year. They were more guards.
Correct. And she coming in at 6'5", so she giving them some height that they desperately needed.
Yeah, seeing how they big girl left last year. Samaya.
Yeah. That's it. And your girl.
The guard.
Not Kiki, but more. Start with an M. Morrow.
Oh, okay.
Vanessa Morrow. She's no longer there.
All right. Well, I have yet to see Katie play because I have not seen LSU play a whole game yet.
Gotcha.
But we definitely will get a chance to catch one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see. Let me do one. Oh, that's yours. Hold up.
Who we got?
All right. My girl, Cody. Cody, y'all, is I would say she's flourishing. I think she had some moments last year where she was a little upset because of the demands on her and not really blending with her teammates. But thus far, I have stats up through 3 games. She is averaging 23 points a minute, 23 minutes a game, 17 points a game. She is averaging 4.7 rebounds. She is averaging 1.3 assists, 1.3 steals, not very many blocks, 2 turnovers, 57% field goals, and she's shooting almost 44%. I think she need to work on her free throw percentage. She only shoots 62% from free throws, but hey, we still got the whole year to go. Yeah, so I think she's pretty much going to be very productive at this game. I can see maybe Cody, if she continues to work on her skills and gain the strength and, kind of brush up her game some more, she probably could be a late first-round draft pick in the WNBA next year. One of the other very many leagues that they have. Also, she had a new teammate in Latasha Lattimore, who also was a positive get through the for Ole Miss through the transfer portal. So yeah, I think she's gonna flourish. And if her coach can get the mind right, she'll be fine.
And Ole Miss coach, she has taken that team to another level of playing.
I would love to be her assistant. Just to be.
So, her assistant is, I don't know if you remember, but Q. He was the head coach at Syracuse.
Oh.
He was in the ACC. And if you ever went to an ACC women's basketball tournament, oh, he was fly. Everybody was wanting to see what Q was going to wear on game day.
Mm.
Oh, he was fly. He was sharp. With the glasses, his signature glasses he would wear. I was like, I don't know if they Gucci or Louis Vuitton, but it was going to be a name brand that I know I can't afford right now.
They might have given them to him so he can advertise.
So you never know. But he came down, he came dressed to impress.
Mm-hmm. All right, your girl's on the screen.
There she is. There you go. Y'all see her. Tanaya Latson transferring in from Florida State. Homegirl was averaging 25 points per game. Do I tell you that Dawn probably, when she got the phone call or whatever, was like, yes, I need somebody that's not scared to dribble the ball up the court and take it to the rack.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get out of Tanaya Latson. Right now, she's averaging 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and she's shooting 55% from the field. So, with that being said, great addition to her guards, I will say, because, yes, she has returning Raven Johnson, but to me, Raven Johnson, she's not that, I think she's kind of one of those players that doesn't want to be in the limelight.
I beg to differ. It depends on the situation and what the needs are. If they need her to step up and hit a three, Raven will hit the three. She's very defensive minded, and she can drive. Now, although your girl right here, what's her name? Tanaya Latson, she's more of the dominant guard. I would put the second dominant guard that is more of a slash shoot dish type person would be Raven.
She knows how to go to the rack. Right now, Raven Johnson's averaging 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. So she's giving up the ball. She's a team player. I will say one thing that was noted in the South Carolina game the other night was how many times Tanaya Latson has gone to the free throw line. So she gets to the line. I think they says this season so far she's gone to the line 25 times.
Yeah, she can get to the line.
So she's going in there getting fouled.
Yeah, she's not a state contact at all.
No, she's not.
So I'm just hoping that, she can stay healthy the entire tip. Let's go ahead and bring in your girl. Medina Ocott. Medina Ocott. If I'm saying it wrong, Odina, I'm sorry. This person transferred from Odina is standing at 6'6". If you think 6'6", she kind of puts you in the mind of Cordorso when you watch her play. Although I think Cordorso is better, but Cardoso also has more international experience than Medina right now. I mean, you got to look at that girl. She don't sit year round. Year round, she playing. But anyway, at last year at Mississippi State, she averaged 11.3 points per game, 9.6 rebounds per game. I think due to the fact that Ashlyn Watkins did not return this year and Chloe Kitts is injured, she is going to probably see more playing time than she probably would have had Chloe been in the mix. But I think for the games that she's played, she's doing very, very, very well. For some reason, I didn't put her little stats in here, but
I got you, Courtney. I got you.
go ahead and add them. Tell me.
She's averaging 13 points, 10 rebounds,
Okay.
1 assist, and she's shooting 59% from the field.
Well, we know where she's shooting from. She stayed mostly close.
Yeah, she's right around the rim.
Yeah.
So she doing her thing. She's representing Africa very well. Okay.
Kenya. She's from Kenya.
She's from Kenya. Momias, Kenya.
I'm going to Kenya one day. One day.
So,
but anyway, she is. I think she's gonna flourish. I think as the year goes on, I'm praying that nothing happens and they can all stay healthy. She's a very solid player. I think she thinks when she's out there on the floor, she never brings the ball down. Like I had said earlier, she gets the ball in the key places. And I think I'm not saying I want her to be like Dorso, but I think she has the potential to go that high. But they got to do more looking for her. They can't always just be, focusing on guard play. But I think she's going to flourish. And I think she can get a play like Boston in her spare time, because I know Cardoso probably going to be busy in her international stuff. But I think if Boston come down and work with her and Miriam, oh my God.
Miriam is definitely Cardoso. Like you said, if Boston comes to work with them, that would be awesome, because I was just reading the other day where your girl was practicing
3-pointers
with UConn the other day. She was giving their guards some work.
You know what, Michelle? This chick ain't been playing basketball for 5 years.
That's it. So she doing
the daggone. Now, somebody like Lisa Leslie, if she could get somebody like Dorso or Boston to come and work with her, she can. Her stock can only rise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think she's a senior, isn't she?
She is a senior.
Yeah.
She is a senior.
I can see her going. She might not be a first round draft pick. And even if she don't, she can always go and play internationally. And gain that experience there. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, here we go. Another NC State player.
Camille Pierre, who is averaging 13.2, 11.4, 1 assist, and she's shooting 42% from the field. Shooting 42% from the field. But she's coming in dominating, though. I like her drive. She's very aggressive, too. I like that style of play, too, that she's coming with, which I know Wes Miller is appreciating that. So I can see, she's averaging about 20 minutes, 25 minutes a game right now. So, I can only see it getting better and getting more time on the court, So we'll see how well, right now so far it seems like she's meshing. You can still see they're trying to figure each other out.
Yeah. You usually don't have a lot of time other than preseason during football season. Depending on, but they had all some of the kind of work together, but I guess maybe they didn't really. I don't know when they usually start camp. I mean, for me, we wouldn't start. We go year round. If I was
nowadays, I mean, the expectation, of course, the coach can't be there. They're doing a little preseason workouts and all of that with strength and condition training and everything. Stay in condition. I'll just say that. Stay in condition. So
that's what you got.
And she's transferring in from Vanderbilt. So,
but see, as a player, I would take it upon myself to work out with depending on what I got going on. Sometimes that someone does not permit for them to have that kind of downtime because I spent all summer long playing not with my teammates but with other people.
Yeah,
but you still
exactly.
and you don't just put your game on the shelf and be like, yeah,
that's it.
I'll pick it back up in the winter time, the fall time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Screen before you have Yarden Garzon. She is from Israel, y'all. This is I think she's in her junior, if not senior. I can't remember if it's junior or senior. But anyway, transfer held from Indiana. This was one of Indiana's source of scoring last year. She put on, she was like one of the starters for Indiana last year.
She was.
She transferred to Maryland this year. She's a teammate of Oluchi. After 5 games, she is averaging about 26.8 minutes per game. Let me do that she had last year. So last year she was at 14.4 points per game, 5.4 rebounds per game, 3.2 assists. She shot 42.6% from 3 points for Indiana. She transferred over the summer. Out of the 5 games that she's played, she's averaging 26.8 minutes now, 8.6 minutes. So, her scoring production went down, 3.4 rebounds, assists, 3.4. And I think that's because there are other talents there. I mean, she's one of the main talents in Indiana.
Oh, yeah. She's got a well-rounded team.
Yeah, and Indiana does don't really play in a very strong league as well. So that might be the reason why there's a huge production numbers there. Also, she is shooting 29 from threes. I'm just saying that might be due to a lack of touches. Because some players need to touch the ball a little bit more to get their feel on the ball. But anyway, she seems to be fitting in. I don't know if these numbers right now would make her a number 1 draft pick in the WNBA. I don't see that right now, unless she can work on improving her numbers and getting her other numbers up like they were last year. But sometimes that could be the downfall of putting yourself in a transfer program. I think if maybe she'd have stayed at Indiana, she still would have had that dominance. But I don't know. I guess I would have to get in the mind of a WNBA coach and see what are the things that they look at. Do they look at how strong of a schedule you play and how you handle yourself when you play those marquee teams like Texas or South Carolina or LSU, or how was her performance in that? I think that's something that they consider when they look to draft you in the WNBA. But so far, her numbers are down a lot, but that might be the quality of the team too. So she's still playing big minutes. So she must be doing something right. So right now, I will put her in the middle, in between Flourish and Flop.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I know there was a couple more on here for you.
Was it Olivia Miles?
I got you, girl. I got you. Hold on. There she is.
Miss Olivia Miles, guard, transferring in from the Notre Dame, who has now joined the TCU Horned Frogs, who she came in to replace your girl that transferred in from LSU. What was her name? Courtney?
From LSU. Give me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
she's playing in the WNBA. Huh?
Oh, she transferred. I don't know. Just saying shit. I forgot.
Because she transferred Haley Van Lith.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she kind of.
Come on now.
She kind of crashed and burned.
She crashed and burned.
She was.
I think there was higher expectations for her, but right now we talking about Olivia Miles. Though, right now so far she's doing good. She's averaging 17 points a game, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and she's shooting 46% from the field. And I mean, so far right now she's gelling. She's doing what the coach needs her to do. they're still in the top 25. I expect big things
I still think it was
from them.
on between her and Miles. The reason why she wanted to transfer. I don't know. Maybe
Possibly,
like her.
possibly.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Anyway, I think she'll be the first round draft pick going into the WNBA for sure. Because she's got
Mm-hmm.
head on the shoulder. She knows the game. She, she tries to make those changes. How tall is her? How tall is she?
Who, Miles?
Yeah,
She's only 5'10". She my height.
she's only 5'10".
That's it.
That's it.
That's what I said. You got a lot of guards, again, that will be in this WNBA draft again. So it's the teams that need these guards and time to ship out some of these old heads that ain't producing.
I agree. Like,
Ship them up, rip them out.
what's her name?
So
This old girl that transferred to a different team this year, tall and skinny. What's her name? Alyssa. What's her name? What's Alyssa's wife name?
Bonner, Dewana Bonner.
Yes, Bonner. I love you, girl, but it's time to come on out.
It's time to let it go.
Yes, yes, honey.
Time to let it go and let the new school come in. Yeah.
Let it flow. All right.
What Kenny Rogers say? You got to know when to what?
Hold them, honey.
That's it.
Know when to hold them and know when to foul. All right, y'all. So this is, I believe, the last one, unless Michelle has one more. I think that's this.
I do not, because I think we coming to a wrap here.
Yes, last one. Sierra Williams transferring from the Wisconsin Badgers, averaging last year 19.2 points per game, 9.8 rebounds per game, and 2.3. I don't know what that is. She played 32 minutes a game. She's already accomplished over 1,000 points while at Wisconsin. I believe she's a senior too. She was averaging altogether 16.4 points per game. Oh, yeah. 782 rebounds. She's already accomplished that being at Wisconsin. 211 career blocks, and she had 36 double-doubles. I think I would have stayed in Wisconsin. Anyway, she decided to take her talents to the University of Connecticut. I don't know if that's because they had a better NIL deal or if there's any.
You know it.
Yeah, but my thing is, this is her last dance. Right now, she's averaging 16.8 minutes per game, 8.8 points per game, 4 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and she's shooting 53 points of 53 field goals. That's the field goal percentage. And yeah, so out of 4 games, her play production has declined a whole lot. I don't know if that's going to help Michelle, unless she's able to figure out how to work herself into the main part. But I think this is her 3rd school because she was at UCLA last year. Yeah. I don't know, Michelle. She's another one that sits in the middle unless she can just magically turn on the power and, I don't know. Somebody go down at UConn at University of Connecticut that could help her game. I don't know.
And you know what? Speaking of UCLA, and this is something, a topic for our next show, because yes, while we're on NCAA basketball, there's still talks in WNBA that in the mock draft, you have 4 players from UCLA that are projected to be in the first round. So we're going to talk about that on the next show.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
Lauren Banks is not your projected number one anymore. So I'm gonna leave it at that. She got some contention, okay, from Spain. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
okay. She's not projected number one. I wouldn't put her at projected number one. She be in the top.
Well, she was projected, I will say so. She was projected to be number one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she just moved down a slight.
I'm mention. Well, I guess I can't honestly mention her because she's not really a transfer. But as far as one of those top performers, y'all, she's not highly ranked. But I love this girl game. Kennedy Smith from USC, holding it in the road while Juju was still out. You got to get it. I like her.
Yeah.
I really like her game. That's all I got to say. Kennedy Smith. Yeah. She's very impressive to me. I hope. And she's just a sophomore, y'all, so she got 2 more years.
2 more years. Wow, 2 more years.
Can't wait for her and Juju to get back together.
Well,
that's it, y'all. That covers all our transfer players. Please let us know which one stood out the most to you. Is there somebody that we missed that we probably should have mentioned? But there weren't like a whole lot of strong transfers coming out of that portal. I mean, there were a lot of transfers, but the ones that everybody got their eyeballs on is the ones that we got for you tonight. Let us know out of those ones, which ones do you think were flops or flourishes? So we like to
flop to flourish.
Yeah.
That's the key. Flop to flourish.
Yes. Was it worth you getting in that portal? I'd be a little upset if I'm not touching the floor and I don't know what they tell these girls when they, transfer to a specific, school or whatnot. So I can't really say,
Right, exactly. And then you don't know how it is when they get out there on the practice court and start practicing what their work ethic is.
Yeah.
So that could also have a lot to do with it as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get out here and score buckets, but what you doing in practice? Are you hustling? Are you diving after the loose balls? Are you giving it up for the team?
Right. And one thing about it, you're going to be the person that you were. It don't matter what school you go to. The thing about the transfer portal, it is an opportunity for you to maybe step your game up if you feel. But a lot of times, what they say, leopards don't change their spots.
Oh, yes.
Or zebra change their stripes. However you want to put it. Anyway, that's our show today, Michelle.
That's it. That was a lot. We covered a lot. We kept it under 1 hour. We are at 58 minutes and 7 seconds, folks. So like, share, subscribe, sideline assistance 3542 at gmail.com.
Let us.